Welcome to the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I wonder how you're doing as you get ready to settle yourself down to meditate. It is midweek, actually heading towards the end of the week as I record this episode, and we are experiencing inner peace this week. You are on a peace quest where you are sharing peace with others around you. You are challenged to be a channel of peace. Your peace rubs off on others. We often think of meditating and finding peace and calm and focus and energy just for ourselves, not in a selfish way, but rather in a way that helps you to take better care of yourself in general. What we often don't realize is how our peace impacts others so profoundly. Think about a time when maybe you were sitting across from someone on public transportation or someplace else that's usually pretty hectic. And you may have been feeling a little rushed or frazzled, and you noticed someone sitting calmly. And you might remember how their presence instantly calmed you. It's as though when we see somebody in a calm state, it shows us that we actually do have options as to how we respond to stress in our lives. In today's episode, you're going to be guided as you meditate to help you reduce overwhelm. This is a request from someone who reached out to me on Instagram. I would love to hear from you and your requests, and also I'd love to hear a little about your meditation journey. Maybe you'd like to share something that happened to you as you meditated, something that made a difference in your life, and I'd love to share that on the podcast with others. I can be reached if you send me a direct message to sip.and.om Instagram, Sip and Om Instagram. You can also reach out to me at Mary at sipandom.com. That's SIPANDOM.com. Make sure you are subscribed here to the podcast as well so that you don't miss a single episode. What you're doing for yourself is so important. It matters. What you're doing here matters. So this fellow meditator, she reached out to me to let me know that she's been experiencing anxiety and that the podcast episodes have been helping her. She wondered if I could share some tips to manage overwhelm. So I'll guide you through an experience. This is a meditation technique that helps you to realize that sometimes the best we can do when we're experiencing a lot of overwhelm is simply to do the best we can do at that time. As I've shared, last week I relocated. I moved from a home where I lived for 16 years to a completely different location. It's a completely different lifestyle, and it was rough. In fact, I didn't have internet for several days, and I wasn't able to post the episodes for you. I felt overwhelmed. And then I thought about how I needed to honor what I was going through. And even though I was so disappointed I wasn't able to even access any internet around me to post the meditations for you. There are many meditations on the podcast that you could still listen to. Actually, there are over 1,000. And I thought about how you'll be okay, and that I would be okay too, and that I was doing the best I could do with what I had at hand at that time, even though I felt like it wasn't enough. So this overwhelm you might be experiencing, especially as you live through a pandemic, can be a way for you to honor yourself in other ways. Maybe by not being able to pursue what you want to do, or go where you want to go, or be with who you want to be with these days of social distancing. You can do what you need to do to honor yourself in this moment. And sometimes that means to give yourself permission to slow down so that you can connect to the best part of who you are. So as you sit up straight and close your eyes, gently elevate your eyes upward to the point between your eyebrows. This is often referred to as your spiritual eye in yoga and meditation. This helps to keep your thoughts uplifted as you meditate. Begin to calm your mind and your body, regardless of whatever seems to be left undone at this moment, whatever seems to be drawing your attention away. Just begin to notice that there is peace within you, and begin to sense that peace that's yearning to evolve. This is yours, your peace. This peace is a part of you. Focus on it. Notice your breath as you inhale and exhale through your nose. Beautiful. Now, begin to become aware of what you need most right now. Do you need rest? Do you need to hydrate yourself? Stress is actually very dehydrating. Drinking a tall glass of water when you're feeling stress can help you immensely. Notice your breath with each inhale and exhale through your nose. And notice where you tend to hold your stress or the feeling of overwhelm. Do you feel tightness in your jaw or in your chest or shoulders? Breathe into these tight, tense areas. With your breath, with each inhale, surround this tight, tense area. Create space there. As you exhale, release tension. Very nice. Continue sitting in stillness, meeting your most pressing need right now, which is to honor yourself. You are so worth slowing down for.